Good on Twitch, Odyssey, and Kick. Okay. So, and YouTube's caught up finally. Okay. Odyssey. And then that. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, I believe everything should be set up now, and I already tested the game earlier, make sure it would come up. So let's go ahead and go in. Hints. Let's try it with no hints. It was a little high. Let's go like that. That's good. Settings. Screen. Preset. Amazing. Keep. Okay. The highest that I can do, and then hopefully that'll be come across the stream decently well as well. Decently well as well. Okay. Yep. Alright. Here we go. I know nothing about this except it's a puzzle game. That's all I know. So, tutorial, click to begin. Click and drag the mouse to look around. Okay, so I can look at different sides of stuff. Double click the envelope on top of the safe to focus on it. Slide the letter out of the envelope. Click to continue. You came. I knew your curiosity would get the better of you. Please excuse the mess. My housekeeper abandoned me shortly after the rest of the world. The answers you seek are inside this box, along with something else. Something they said could never be built. It's the only one in existence and is the key to incomprehensible power. This safe was constructed to keep it from lesser minds. I have every faith in you solving its mysteries. You always were the smart one. With the enclosed key, I gift you one parting favor. Keep this eyepiece with you always. Without it, you are as blind as the rest. The stakes are higher than you could possibly imagine. So that key-looking thing is... No, maybe that goes to the eyepiece. Maybe that's what that is. Okay. Click the key to collect it. Small brass key with an animal motif. Okay. Rotate the lid to line up the keyhole. Okay. And drag the key. Turn it. Open. Pick up the eyepiece. Inventory object found, a curious eyepiece. Feed me and I shall survive. Give me drink and I shall die. Okay. Doesn't do anything. Perhaps something's missing. What does the note say? Feed me and I shall survive. Give me drink and I shall survive. I mean, I don't have anything to use to feed, right? Hang on. Feed knowledge. Feed me and I shall survive. Right, okay. And give me drink and I shall die. So what do you apply water to or something similar that kills it? Fire, right? I don't have... Do I have fire, though? Anywhere? Oh, double click to focus on the note. I didn't follow the tutorial instructions. Okay. Click to continue. A real solution must be here somewhere. Right click to zoom out. Find the answer somewhere on the safe. That's gonna be. Do I need this? That lens just an ordinary eyepiece. Okay. Oh, I don't have a lens anyway. Okay. Fire. Should be fire. So we're looking for like matches or a cigarette lighter or something similar, right? Does that represent fire? I don't think so. Oh, that only focuses on that. And that. I don't think that's fire either. Bespoke safes for the gentry. Guildford, England. The world-renowned talisman established 1807. Guaranteed thief and fireproof. Yeah, but I don't have a lens. So either I need to find a lens. A lens might work, right? A lens could create heat. I don't know where. Let's see. Here? It's not focusing in on that, so I don't know. Excuse me. So I guess that's not our lens because it's not focusing with that, but I don't know. Earth, oh, fire, here we go. Fire, wood feeds it, but water puts it out. I guess I should give it a push. Peculiar old key. Something unusual about this key. I should take a closer look. Click on the key in the inventory to examine it. Rotate the end of the key. Looks like I can turn the end to make the key into a different shape. Back arrow to exit the inventory. It'll be up there, right? And, oops, yeah. I'm gonna drag it. Ornately engraved metal plate. The end looks like it could be used as a wrench. All right. All right. We did find the other keyhole on this side. Was it here? No, this side. Yeah, there we go. So let me rotate this again. And then, does this fit in? Yeah, there we go. You seem to rotate. There are no markings to show the correct position. I need to look elsewhere. To find the correct position? Okay. We just got that. No. Okay. Let's see. Nothing with that. Or that currently. Okay. window show? Doesn't really match up. Some of my Destiel books, I don't think they'll help me here. Ah, here. Now I got a lens. Perfect, okay. Ah, and then... Here we go. Alright, so I want to rotate to that. And well, let's take it out for a closer look. Complete chapter 1, save cracker. Oh, that was okay. Pleasing progress, but do you really think you have proven yourself yet? No. Just barely started the game. Why? How did I have proven myself already? Okay. Three seals stand between me and the contents of this box. Alright. There's a keyhole, a gear, and an eye. Cowl. So I'm assuming that's obviously wrong, like not the right combination we want. So this kind of more kingly type of crown thing is last. Does that even really fit? I don't think there's this middle piece, right? Yeah. So these symbols don't actually match up there either. Okay. And that. And this. Okay, let's try this. So I take it some of these numbers are not helpful. So maybe a 275 3? Maybe. I don't know if I'm reading that correctly or not, but maybe 2753. Okay. Two. 5 was over here. 3 was over here. And then 7 was kind of down? No. Maybe I do it in the same order. So 2, 7, 5, 3. No, that's not it. Okay, hang on. There's a 7 for sure. I'm pretty sure we use the 2. the 5 there. So 5 on the left, 7 on the right. So 2, 5, 7. So what is the bottom over here? Two, 5, 7, 6. 2, 5, 7, 6. I think so. Let's do that. 2, 5, 7, 6. There we go. Okay, something there. This symbol, huh? An A with sort of a really fancy T with a tail or something. Okay. February 11th. My research continues at a snail's pace. With these barbaric instruments, I can barely read anything at all. There is something there, between earth and fire, between water and air. I cannot see it, but I can see its presence, like the shadow of the object without substance, yet betraying the shape and form of that which casts it. It is the final element, null. It brings meaning to the rest, just as all the numbers of the world are meaningless without their zero. Circle are petty fools, blinded by the dark arts and their greed. Alchemy is not the pursuit of callow gold. It is the pursuit of this. Hey, Monmouth, welcome. All right. Yeah, it's cool. I'm enjoying it so far. Okay. So, alchemists have been pursuing gold, and he's like, you guys are fools. It's not gold that you should be after. Okay, there was... Oh, what's this? Fingerprints? Interesting. Arson could make most of the objects are fabricated. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. Inventory object found in ancient leather-bound book. Cover seems very ornate. Right. Fancy. I'm assuming at some point I need to try to open this too. Oh, here we go. I can rotate. I see. February 11th, my research continues at a snail's pace. With these barbaric instruments, I can barely read anything at all. There is something there, between earth and fire, between water and air. I cannot see it, but I can see its presence, like the shadow of the object without substance, yet betraying the shape and form of that which casts it. It is the final element, null. It brings meaning to the rest, just as all the numbers of the world are meaningless without their zero. Okay, this is the same letter we had before. Okay, we read it earlier, yeah, just a minute ago. Key looks like it's for winding up clockwork. Nice, okay. Yeah, and I guess that's it. Okay, so that... Okay, so we get this symbol here. Nothing special except for the symbol itself is showing. Let's see, which side is this? I don't know how you number them. But okay, so let's get this. Is that one of the ones from here, or are these not? That is not one of these. Oh, but it maybe turns to it. Okay, let's see. May not be the right order, but if I find the symbol, I know I've got it. I mean, I know I've got the symbol found at some point. So do all this symbol just so I know they're ones I've not done yet. And then as I get, and of course, like I said, the order might be wrong on these as well. Okay, there was over. I don't think it was here. Oh, no, it was when I did this at a certain angle. Yeah, this symbol. The double this. So that's another one of the symbols we need. Oh, and they're in the position of 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course they are. Of course. Okay. So that goes there. Okay. This was top right, not bottom right. So I want to change this, but let's... Okay, so bottom left. Oh, is that it already? Just double check the... Make sure I didn't... Yeah. Yeah. So that's already... And then I should put this one up here. And then we'll put this one back as the other. So that it's an untouched one. Untouched, quote unquote. Okay. I have a wind up probably, or not probably, possibly here. No. Nope, neither of those. Okay, so somewhere else. It does say it's for a clockwork. But that looks like a normal keyhole, though. I doubt that's it. We could try. Yeah, no. Okay. Also no. Okay, so I need to get gas flowing through there, it looks like. I think it's going to be a cylinder we lay here, probably. What does this do? Nothing, right? Smells of burning. That doesn't actually... No, yeah, it won't fit. Okay. So this is my flint, and this would be my fuel, not tinder, right? We don't have sticks, but this would be like, I don't know, gas, or maybe there's some kind of a liquid substance that's flammable. This, yeah, that's, yeah, 1 of 7 notes. So, and that's what we also read when we opened the book. Okay, let's keep looking around. So right here is this. It's like it looks like a double cross plus kind of sitting on a crown. Yeah, there. Okay. And we have one more still to find. Not that it was designed to be hard or anything, but the tutorial was super fast. Like chapter 1 was like, oh, did I even start the game? Oh, I'm already done chapter 1. It was like pretty fast. Not very many things to do. It was cool though. I liked it. It was a good introduction too. I wouldn't think there's anything up here. Doesn't seem to be. Oh, there is this. Okay, this side is like basically circle with a slash and a broken vertical slash. Okay, so there we go. We get heavy cast iron key. All right. That is more likely to go in one of these kinds of keyholes, I would guess. Maybe not. Doesn't really look like the right shape for that. Let's see, what else? That end is kind of like little knobby. I don't think this will work, but yeah, no, okay. It's locked up tight. Must be a way to get into it. See anything underneath? Cowl. What was the? Let me go to the letter again. See if there's any. If there are any clues in this. Could be null or circle. Circle's 5. No, circle is 6. They're only 5. This could be earth or water. Or null is 4. Maybe we only use 4. Oh, here we go. Alchemy is not the pursuit of callow gold. Pursuit of this. Yeah, so probably null. He's saying it's the final element. That's the more important thing, right? And just all numbers of the world meaningless without their zero. So either null blank or blank null, maybe? Let's see. No. He did say, yeah, see, callow is 6 letters. CALLOW. So this won't work for that. Try earth or water, maybe? Uh, timber? Oh, more than 10K. More than 10K, I think. Um, I think, because I think, I'm not positive, but I think some of these components are supposed to be actual gold. Like these letters, or these wheels with letters, might be mostly gold with maybe like, you know, I don't know. Not totally sure. Let's try earth and water. Oh, oh, so we're only doing 4. Okay, well, in that case, maybe it's gold. No, he was saying gold is not. You'd think null, right? But it's not. Null doesn't do it. Okay, what other stuff did he say? Oh, yeah, those would be really expensive, right? Yeah. Fire, maybe. The only things that are 4-letter in the note here that would be like important words would be null or fire. Circle's too big. Callow, gold. Oh, gold is 4. But I think there's no G, right? So maybe fire or gold. Let's try either of those. There's no F or G. So it's not fire. Hmm. Uh, Okay, I'm missing. I'm paying attention to the wrong words in this, I think. Let's look again. Between earth and fire, between air and water. Null, but we cannot get null. We don't have n. Oh, maybe I just do. It says brings meaning to the rest, just as all the numbers of the world mean the stuff there's zero. Maybe I just do a bunch of O's to represent zeros? Maybe. O. 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 No. Huh. I'm not reading that correctly. Let me see. What other things can we see? The circle are petty fools blinded by the dark arts and their greed. Alchemy is not the pursuit of callow gold. It's the pursuit of this. Could be truth, but truth is 5 letters. Pursuit of... Also don't know if we have all the letters for truth. I feel like we're missing an H at least. Could be 0. I don't think there's a Z on there though, right? I'm pretty sure there's no Z. W's last, yeah. It's not that. A. It could be AG, right? Which would be silver, but SILVER, it's a 6 again. So it's not gonna be silver. Between earth and fire. What's between earth and fire? Ash? Between water and air, mist. I mean, he calls it null. Could be mist, maybe. I don't remember there being an M though. Like the shadow of the object without substance, portraying the shape and form of that which casts it. I don't know. Let's come back to that. Is this? See, I had thought maybe in this looks like it might be the right kind of key to fit, but it doesn't go. Clear indentation seems to connect to the mechanism inside. That doesn't go. So not that. I use either of these on this. This obviously opens at some point. Nope. I think we probably got all we can out of that box, specifically. I don't know for sure, but I think so. We already did this, we did this. Doesn't change anything when we have the lens active or not. Okay. Okay, so we cannot apply the lens to this, so there's not going to be hidden text as far as stuff that's not already visible. See, tried Earth, but we need 5. The last one doesn't have a letter you can switch to. Can't do fire because the first one doesn't, or well, none of them have an F. Cannot do water because again, the last one you cannot manipulate. Air is 3. I haven't tried that, but I don't think that's right. I don't think there's an R, for example, in any of them. Oh, there is a. You could do that, I suppose. Maybe that'll work. I don't think that. Maybe though. Air 0. No. Yeah. No, and you can't do fire. There's no F. Okay, so it's not that. Cannot see it, but I can see its presence. I mean, something like dust would. No, you can see dust though. It's more like you see the effect it's had on something, but you can't actually see it. Like the shadow of the object without substance, yet betraying the shape and form of that which casts it. Null, it brings meaning to the rest, just as all the numbers of the world are meaningless without their zeros. Circle are petty fools blinded by their dark arts and their greed. Alchemy is the pursuit of this. Shadow of the object without substance. What doesn't have substance and yet casts a shadow? Because if you say like different forms of elements like water, that is a substance still. It has substance. It's just not solid, right? So it can't be something like that. But it betrays the shape and form of that which casts it. Is it time? I don't know if there's an M though, right? Or a T. I don't remember what letters all we have anymore. T-I. Yeah, there's no M. It's not time. Because time has no substance, but it does indicate the shape of the thing that casts it. So, for example, the sun going across, or whatever, their shadow. So there's an indication of the thing that makes time work, which is the, going revolutions around the sun. But it's not time. Okay. It brings meaning to the rest. Well, it gives meaning to earth, fire, water, and air. And it says it's between those, so I assume it's associated to them. So in Greek, they called it ambrosia. It was basically, they called it the fruit of the gods, but it was basically like the fifth element. That's not it, obviously. Because earth, fire, water, and air are Greek elements. Obviously not our modern use of the word element. Funds transferred from your Swiss bank account. You're like, I mean, if I gotta pay for it, let's just do that, right? Yeah, that's funny. I don't know. Let's see what else. When we I don't think this is it. It's not the building blocks, right? It's not like Atom or something. I guess the other way is faster. But again, there's no M. Yeah, so it can't be that. We already tried zero, tried null, tried fire. In the off chance there was, something in the text here. We tried time, tried. There is no Z, so you cannot do like zero. Tried gold since they already had this here. Wait, right? I already tried gold? He says it's not gold. I don't remember if I actually tried gold though. Yeah, there's no G, so for sure not that. I thought about ether, but again, we only have 4 things here. And also there's no H. It's not that. It's not atom. Knowledge obviously is way too long. betrays the shape and form of that which casts it. So I think something like, well, he already says shadow. So when he says that, like, the shadow of the object without substance, makes me think like the shadow is like the effect of the thing. So something has happened and there's an effect afterward, right? But it's not time. It'd be between these things. Hmm. Mm. I don't even remember what originally was here. It's obviously not that. So something, an element that brings meaning to the rest. Earth, fire, water, air. Substance, matter, spirit, maybe. Existence, like all these are obviously way too long. That might not be our clue. This might not actually be the clue. This might be a thing that's describing like greater themes later on, like stuff that we'll talk about or whatever throughout the game. That's definitely possible. So we already got that. Anything in any of these others? There's the star. I don't have a star. It's not star, is it? I don't know if there's an S though, right? Is there an S? No, I don't think so. RT, yeah, so it's not that. Oh, it moves left? Oh, there we go. Okay. Miniature telescope. Oh. That's cool. I don't know. Is that just telling us this is the way we pointed away from us to look at stuff? I don't know. Oh, there's another arrow here. That was the lining up, so I guess that's not anything more than that. Circular... It's not going to fit here, is it? Maybe. No. It's a gear, so probably not there, yeah. Oh, here, right? There we go. And now if I... This... Yeah. Still not enough. We have another part of this, but not enough. Okay. What is... We're getting light fragments here from that. Is there something? We have the window. It's down. Doesn't really shine on anything on the floor, though, that I can see. I think we can only zoom in on this, right? If I do this, yeah, it doesn't do anything. Okay. There's nothing to see until I got this contraption working. Yeah, okay. That's fair. Ah, this is different also, right? More rotation here. Short piece of cotton. Smells of paraffin. That probably goes in here. And that's our wick. Yeah. Nope. Not working yet. Okay, hang on. Bottom piece? Can I pull this up some? No. Okay, so if I have this... Oh. So let me zoom in like that, huh? That do anything elsewhere on the box? See, that's another part of your expense for this. You'd have to figure out how to light a fire, and the fire can keep burning and not burn out the wick. Number one, so it needs to be a substantive enough wick that it stays burning for a while, and then also have the fire where it's not going to destroy the wood of the boxes. Now, the wood can be treated with certain things to help it, not ignite, but that's another consideration in your expenses you're going to have to account for. Oh, that did that. Oh, we already did that one. Okay. Also, these are all square except for this one, and then this one is round as well. But I can't zoom in on this. So I guess we're not doing anything with this. Maybe it's because this is where you had this. Maybe that's why. Yeah, okay. So I can't even move them left and right or anything without whatever it is I need. I don't think this will start working where the other it wasn't before. Yeah, no. Neither of those. Obviously, we had that before. Huh. So the star is significant, clearly. not zooming in on any of this part. So it's this. Doesn't match up to any of the shapes on this thing. And obviously that key doesn't fit. I can't zoom in on these. So these are not going to be, probably at least not going to be important. Can I zoom on the back side of this? No. No, that's not what I meant. I already had that. So they're not this side either, apparently. And this will just do the letter again. Yeah. Not there. It's got to be cake, right? That's the fourth. That's the fifth element is cake. Obviously. I feel like I need a slide, like one of the old slide projectors or something, to put on this, and then that'll glow on a certain kind of image or whatever. But we already did this. So I don't think there's anything left with that. Interesting. It's not lock. Didn't think it would be, but I saw this and I was like, might as well try. Doesn't really fit, like, as a potential solution to a puzzle. Oh. I tried zooming in on that. I just didn't have the right angle, I guess. So probably this then, right? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Good feeling there's more than I saw. Would the eyepiece reveal anything? Trial. Oh, this again? Yeah, so we get the image. So more like there. And then I don't know. I mean, that's all lined up, but not with this, I guess. So, oh, there we go. That. L. Ah! And that'll go in the end position, so now I can say trial. Alright. Dope. I like that. I was like, okay, I'm racking my brains. I'm not seeing what we're supposed to do here. But, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so T, R, I, A. There we go. Oh, these just like open on their own. Oh, one of the seals open. 2 more and I'll be in. Okay. Not that. So. Nothing special with the lens. This side. It's the right shape, but the hole isn't tall enough. Two and that? Where does that go to? Over, not over here, right? Oh, we have up here also. 5. Is the whole upper left, bottom right thing again, maybe? 2, 5? Maybe. Then I don't know the other stuff. No, these symbols are already... They're not numbers. No, I don't see any way to manipulate this. Yeah. It's not like a button or something to collapse it. Not that. Two, 5. Oh, a new letter. Okay. For a second, I thought it was the old letter, and I was like, then I just thought about it, and I was like, wait, it was on a different piece, different part of the mechanism. Okay, May 8th. McAllister returns with the rubbings from Egypt. The pattern continues. The Tibetans call the null element space. To the Hindus, it's ether. And now, to the Babylonians, it is simply up, the other direction, the realm of Ishtar. Of yet more significance is the recurring presence of the hexagonal glyph. Excuse me. One sec. Oh, I thought I was going to hiccup again. The same symbol, repeated in cultures separated by countless centuries in the span of the globe. Who will tell me now that this is idle superstition at work? When my hands hold the first distilled sample, they'll recognize me then. Presently, the skeptics have one more in their number. McAllister has quit my service. Interesting. So some dude he was working for him was like, dude, it does not going anywhere. So let's not even bother. So, so perseverance, as with any puzzle, it makes sense. Hell, I almost didn't ever get that 5-letter thing until I finally looked in the lens, right? So, okay. Yeah, so we get 5 and 2, but I don't know. Whoops, not where I'm at. Nothing below to look at. Play with an eye symbol on it doesn't seem to move. Okay, so we're not manipulating that, at least right now. So it's got a knocker, but it doesn't really. First of all, it doesn't knock very hard if you just let it drop. And like, I don't know how many times. Oh, is it? Probably not 5 and 2 with this, right? It has these symbols, which look more like the teeth on a key. Excuse me, than anything else. So I don't. And it looks like hinges on each side too. But the only thing I can see that I can manipulate here is the knocker or the handle. It's more like a handle actually than a knocker. I'm guessing this opens if I unlock this spot with a key here. How do I open this more? There is this. Safe tile, but there's a piece missing. Huh. I don't know. Let's see. I almost makes me think like associated with lens, but it's not obviously moving at all. wonder pattern on the box details that I'm missing. This symbol, I think, appears a couple times, right? Isn't it? Maybe not. It's just the one spot. I thought I saw that somewhere else on the box, but maybe not. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. I was wrong. Nothing extra from different angles or anything. Okay, so not there. Trying to figure out where these numbers are associated, like where the item is. Why am I not zooming in? What? I zoomed in before. Can I not zoom in now? Oh, there we go. Guess I have to click on the letter or whatever. Yeah, see, these don't match up with anything on here. There's the similar part where it extends out, but it's totally different pattern than what's on this. So it's not associated with that. 2 and 5. One more other number, but I don't think that's significant. Null space, ether, up. I don't think any of those really are going to help. None of these do anything either. Which is fine. I didn't exactly expect them to, but just in case there's a hidden out of the way thing. Where's the star? That's over this one? Is that... I mean, I can zoom in on this. Star-shaped indentation. But I think we need something that we don't have yet, I think, for that. I did not zoom in on this earlier. Ah, there we go. I mean, kinda. It's another puzzle, but I don't know. Let's see. Nah, I don't see anything extra with this. Oh, I see. So as I rotate around, those rotate. Almost. Almost. No. No, no. There we go. Oh, we get the picture of the glyph that he did. Or he had. Nice. Okay, so we want orient this in such a way. And then this again. No. There we go. There we go. Nice, okay. And then this just slides out. Key, small cabinet key. I like cabinets. I think cabinets would be fun. Let's try it. It's an eye. So I guess I gotta go here. Is it the right shape? Not really. Yeah, no. Okay, where do we have a cabinet we want to open? Doesn't look like it fits there either. Oh, here we go. On the end. What? Oh, zoomed in, I guess. Yeah, it's fine. And that will go up on the top. All right, very nice. Oh, schmancy, this. I got interesting. Ooh, we have all kinds of stuff. Okay, let's read the note first. June 21st. Take note of this date. It is the most significant in human history. I've done it. A human subject was required. The catalyst was my own being. Fatigued by my studies, I entered the chamber without disabling the mechanism. When I regained consciousness, I had succeeded. The null element is beyond curious, being neither quite energy nor matter. I've already made great strides in its study, specifically in how it refracts the light. Tonight, I open the wine. Damn, bro, tell me you're a mad scientist without telling me you're a mad scientist. Brass ring with markings around the edge. Did I not grab anything from his? I guess not. Okay. Huh. Wonder which way I want that turned. One of these 4 sides, of course. Battle axe. Alright. We got a ring. Might go with the eye, maybe. No. Okay. Oh, I can look at this though, right? Let's see. Doesn't really seem like I'm able to do anything with it in and of itself. Okay. Yeah, only usable to... I know. No, not either of those. I thought it was unlikely because there's the hole, like something needs to go in there, right? Like a key. But I just, figured while I was there. It is a gear icon after all, but yeah, no. Okay, so more up here, I guess. So this one gave up a ring, but I can't grab this. I also can't combine. Let's see. Not getting anything new with this, with the lens. Can't zoom in, I can just manipulate. Nothing more on that, I don't think. Two, 5. Not sure. So obviously this is significant somehow. This piece here. I don't know how though. I can't. I thought maybe face it toward him or away from him, but I can't. It rotates another 1/8 of a turn to make it these all quarter turns. So there's not really a way. To get it to face the box or directly away from the box. And I don't think I yet know the significance of the direction it faces. Let me read this again. Yeah, it doesn't really say that. Not that I could tell, at least. Behind him, but I can't really zoom in at all. No, doesn't go with that either. We do have kind of the same square box here, but again, the outside's not circular like up above, and there's no shading to tell me one side is worse or better or whatever than the other. So I really don't know if I have enough information to know. And it's also, the piece isn't here anyway. It's over one. It's over this way. So unless it's that, pointing down toward where the cube is over here, I guess that could be possible, but nothing happened. So if that's possible, if that's the thing, or a thing, it's certainly not complete. Something else needs to happen. So pretty sure we get the key there. This will open up, but don't have the key yet. Oh. This. There we go. Okay. Is that what the 5 and 2 are? 5 to the right, 2 to the left, maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 2 to the left. Oh. Then 2 to the left. No. Oh, I see. 2. 1. Oh. 2. There we go. Okay, and it's 2 on the left. So 2. Yeah, there we go. Alright. So we're done with those numbers now as well. Let's see if do I need to manipulate this? Hang on, I might. Hang on, I need that and that. Whoops. Didn't want to get out of that. Okay, so I want... Oh, hang on. Keep rotating so I can look straight on how it's going to go in. So I need the right side when it's facing me. I need the right side to be almost nothing and just up and hook. Whoops, I keep doing that. Right click when I don't need to. Okay. Yeah, almost nothing, up and hook. Okay, and then I want basically right, down, right, and then left and a lot farther down. Yeah, like that. That, I think, is the shape we want. Oh, not quite. Oh. No, my bad. Hey, you're not supposed to show me... Hey, I never said I wanted you to give it to me, jerk. Okay, anyway. Since it's doing it, I guess. It's fine. Why? Can I not? There we go. I was like, can I just let me rotate it? It's like rotating the whole key. It's not what I want. There we go. Now try. Sort of cheated. I kind of wanted to figure out myself. I would have figured out I had it opposite. I would have looked and gone, that's right. Oh, maybe it's the reverse direction. That would have been my next thought. So, doesn't really give a ton away, I suppose. Okay. It's a star. So... I think literally none of these. Hang on. Oh, no, it's a pinhole. Yeah, that'll work. So that'll go here. That did not open up. Okay, that's fine. Second seal's open. Just one more to go. Ooh, fancy. Alright. So if I'm going to do anything with this, I'd need a screwdriver. Oh, whoops. Probably should do this first before I back out. No, nothing new. Okay. Rotate to the right. So that's what that tells me. But not yet. No. Okay, so I need something else to be able to rotate that. Let's see. Down here. Nothing there. Not sure. Am I trying to manipulate these so the gears all touch or something? Oh, if I do this. I see, okay. Okay, so I guess I want it bottom right for this. It is. Or else that's reflecting what it currently is. I'm not sure which. Okay. The triangle. Okay, here's this. So this is upper left. Triangle's there. It doesn't really have a side or quarter shaded or anything. So I guess that needs to change. I'm not sure. And then this is upper left. So unless I... Hang on. So if I rotate this, does that affect this? So if I move this to that, for example... Yeah, this just shows the positioning. Currently. Okay, so... Do I want them all in? Let me see. What seems to... Maybe all in. That would mean this would be upper right, if that's true. And then this would be upper left, back where it had been. And then this would need to rotate to that. Now, how do I rotate triangular piece? Oh, there we go. I see. It's underneath this. Okay, what way do I want it? It's the top right. So I'll rotate it once over. I see. Okay. I mean, assuming that's the... Yeah, there we go. Okay, that is right. Okay. So we got an elastic band and a cog. So band and the cog probably both go in here. Let's see. Over there, okay. And then... the band does not go in here to... So it's not going to act like a connection between those, okay. Screwdriver. I was like, I'm not sure what I'm trying to do, but apparently that was it, was getting the key. Folding key, huh? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's wrong. We don't want that many teeth altogether, probably. So I just rotate them to whatever position I need the teeth in. So now I need to figure out where I want to insert it. Here, maybe? No, that's not the right shape. That's not going to be it. Okay, well. Maybe not now. At some point, we'll probably want to manipulate so this will move, but I guess not yet. Just put that back for now. Whoops. Not what I meant. This is what I meant. Okay. Where's that key? I don't think it's any of these. No. And that's just temporary anyway. Okay. I don't think that this doesn't really look like it has anything, takes anything with teeth or whatever very well. But maybe. The problem is that they rotate up, so even if you were to manipulate them, they'd insert and you'd run into, like it would run into the wood up here or whatever, and not insert. So I don't think this is for that. As far as I can tell, I'm gonna rotate the whole thing. Yeah, see, they're gonna stick out. I don't see how that fits in there, so I don't think that's right. Down below, we already got the key, and there's nothing else there. Okay. The letter, those. I'm not seeing a keyhole up there. Something takes an elastic band also, maybe. Guildford, England. You need to get it made in Guildford, England, so account for costs of doing it abroad also along with, you know, while you're factoring things in, make sure you don't forget that. Non est ad astra, mollis eteris. I don't know what that is. Just VI? I know VIS, VIT, VI? Do I remember what VI is in Latin? So it's not beyond the stars. I don't remember what Molus is. And then and Earth. No, Terrace? Terrace is not Earth. What is Terrace? I don't remember that either, actually. Anyway. Drawer with an oddly shaped indentation. Ah, this is where the key goes. So I want branch out. So up and down to the side. Okay, so I want up and down to the side. That's opposite though of what I want. Unless I do it this way, I guess this works. If it is, but then it's the wrong side. So when I do that, so it's up and then down, yeah, and then up and so it's the same but in reverse. Whoops, on the other side. Yeah, I know. Okay, so that is gonna be that and that. Yeah. Unless I have it backwards to how we're inserting it. In which case, then it's obviously the reverse. Medium-sized cog. Alright, so back down to our machine. Feels like I could take this off again if I need to. Nice. Because you can't with this one. So that's actually good for us. Okay. And another cog. Oh, I see. So this is probably... maybe not. Hang on. I'll turn that. But having this here is arranged. Is that where the band comes in? Ah, there we go. There we go. Okay. Long, narrow steel tube. We already did all of this, so it's not there. I wouldn't think so, but let's zoom in on the eye and see if we use this anyway now. Okay. It's a long, thin tube, so where do I want... So we're not putting anything back in there. Okay, that's good. We got what we wanted out of there. Does it go in this middle piece? No. Okay. Don't see anything up above. No, doesn't go to help out with this. So even though this needs to rotate to the right, it's not currently rotating. Got that, and then... Okay, let's do this. Whoops. See what we need to do here. Ah. Kind of small key. That also? Yeah, old photograph. Okay. Oh, nice. There's something on the back. Revelation 6:5. Let me guess, that's something about an angel. It's either the Four Horsemen reference or something about an angel pouring a vial of death or something on the world. I think. Not super familiar with where in the Book of Revelation stuff shows up. Okay, let's... Got... Small pinhole, huh? Key is just like that. Yeah, we had... Where was that? Here. No. Where was that? We had a little key pinhole that was just... It was pretty much just that shape. Where did that go? I'm completely drawing a blank. Okay, I don't remember. Let's see if I can find it before the night ends. Or, I should say before the stream ends. For you, it's not night. No. None of those. Oh, here. I was like, I know I've seen it somewhere. All right, here we go. Does that mean the main part of it is the bottom right there? I can't rotate this though. So that's nothing. It just slides back and forth. Alright, let me see if I can look up Revelation 6:5. Hang on. How do I get to... Alright, Old Testament. No, not Old. New Testament. Revelation 6:5. And when he'd opened the third seal, I heard the third beast say, "Come and see." And I beheld, and lo, a black horse. And he that sat upon him had a pair of balances in his hand. So we're looking for balances and or a reference to a black horse. Okay. I see. That. We want balances, so we want... So here we're trying to form that symbol. So how I can rotate this to get, I guess, basically that, and then more like that. And then this, rotate enough to give. Yeah, so that's still not. How do I align? If I go way over here, give it like the farthest that way I can go. I could do. Like that. Yeah, and then this. There we go. Small silver shield found. Yeah, it's nice, right? And it has to be exact. Yeah, it has to be exactly the right angle. That's right. Yeah. Shield. Is there anything? No, not really on it. So the symbol. Let's see. Could be something up here, maybe. Does this guy need a symbol, maybe? Or a shield, maybe? No, it looks like he wants a sword. I could try it, but I don't think that's good. Oh, no, it does. Okay, I was wrong. It does work. Oval gemstone. Right there. Now it rotates. Okay. Oh, but I don't know how far I need to rotate it. There was something that indicated the direction, didn't it? This just showed the way I could... Oh, no. Here we go. I see. So I want... Oh, a time? What time do I want? Where's... I guess I should leave this on. What time would I want? Oh, it did say 6:05, so maybe I want 6:05. Maybe that's it. 6:05. There we go. Nice. Complete chapter 2. Please progress. Or pleasing progress, but do you really think you have proven yourself yet? I mean, there wouldn't be more chapters if I'd proven myself, right? So. Alright. Well, I think that's going to do it for the bonus stream this weekend. I think I might do a bonus stream for the next couple of weekends also. So next weekend and the weekend after, I have, or I'm here in town, and then 3 weekends from now, I'll be out of town again. So I have 2 weekends here, one away, one here, one away, and then I think 2 here, and my final away, which is when I'm actually moving the big box car with furniture and stuff. So yeah, so I'll have a few, like 2 or 3 weeks, well 3 weekends where I'm gone, but I'm like I still a lot of the weekends in a row I should still be able to do. So the next 2 weekends for sure I'll be here. So let me know, Monmouth. Not that you're the only one who's like who would watch this necessarily or whatever, but let me know when you are most like send me a DM or something in Discord. Just let me know when you're most likely around to be able to watch this, so that even if nobody else is on stream, you can still watch me play this, and I'll try to coordinate my time. So that'll be the plan. So let's go ahead and let's restart. Just kidding. Okay, let's don't restart. Let's not restart. I mean, I could do it all over again, but thanks. Yeah, I don't think it'll be too bad. I've already taken 2 separate trips with my I've taken 2 separate trips with my sedan already, and that's what the next couple of trips will be. So I did 2 trips with the sedan, one with a Tundra, so 2 with a Hyundai Elantra, one with a Toyota Tundra, and then the next 2 will be with my Hyundai Elantra again. So yeah, it should be no big deal because I've already done it twice. That's right, kein Problem. And then the last one will be the more challenging one. That'll be with a box truck, but it's because we're the opposite hemisphere from you. For us right now, it's summer, like going into the hot part of summer soon. When I finally take the box truck, it'll be in our July, which will be basically very middle of summer. So it'll be hot and dry, so should be no problem as far as danger on the road or anything, like no ice or anything. And I just need to take it nice and slow as I go along with the box truck, and I should be fine. There are some mountains with some switchbacks, but nothing that's too bad. There are just some places where the road kind of narrows. But last weekend, so a week ago, when I took that Toyota Tundra, that's about as wide as the box car is. So it shouldn't be any worse than the box car was as far as that. It'll just be going uphill. I'll be going slower because the truck won't have as much power trying to go up hills and stuff. It'll be fine, but it'll just take me a while. It'll probably, instead of, I think the past trips were like between 11 and 12 hours each. This one will probably take me more like 14 or 15 hours. So chances are either I leave fairly early the day I leave, like say 7 a.m., and then get in at 9 p.m. or maybe 8 a.m. and 10 p.m. So either something like that, or I drive like 7 hours and then I sleep over at, we have the, I don't know if you have them in Australia, but we have rest stops, rest areas, like places that the government runs. Like usually it's like the state government with some federal government assistance, but it's not a big place, but it's usually a place with a couple of bathrooms and some lights and parking spots, so you can pull off of the highway or freeway in this case, so the busier, the faster one. But anyway, you pull off the highway and you can stay there to use the restroom if you need to, or you can overnight there. And that's what I've been doing on these trips. Is I'll go halfway and then I'll overnight and then I'll continue the rest of the journey. So I'm not doing all of it in one day. So something like that. Anyway, it'll be one of those two. It'll be, like I said, 14, maybe 15 hours of driving. But it'll be also the final time. Like that box truck will be the final trip I make. So it shouldn't be a big deal. Anyway, yeah. So I think we'll be good. Okay, I think that's it. Everything else should be on schedule like normal. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So 5 days from now, we'll start the next weekend stream, and I'll see you then if you're able to make it. Thanks for watching. Till next time, Monmouth. Peace.
I can let go?